Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is Yolanda here from My Pretty Brown Doll and My Crochet Life. Today's video is brought to you by my lack of knowledge of YouTube and the Amigurumi book tag. Because did I really miss the Amigurumi book tag when I was tagged in the Amigurumi book tag? So yeah, how did I miss that? I don't know. But if you want to see what books are included in my Amigurumi book tag, then stay tuned. First time watching, I hope that you see something that makes you want to subscribe and continue to watch my channel. And if you've been rocking with me for a minute, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for watching. As always, you can support the channel by liking, subscribing, and also by buying me a cup of coffee. It is always much appreciated. It helps me to be able to continue to make these videos, and I need all the help I can get, clearly, because apparently I don't know how YouTube works. Like, I just don't know how it works. Because one night I'm sitting here like scrolling YouTube, trying to find what's the latest thing in the crochet world. And I see a thumbnail that has my book like in the thumbnail. And so of course I click on the video and I'm like, oh, what's this? Are they talking about my book? Let me see what they, and so I click it. And she's like, yeah, you know, I have this book and here are some other books that I have. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is nice. And then like, there's a hashtag. It's like hashtag Amigurumi book tag. And I, for whatever reason, clicked that, not really thinking in my mind that on YouTube, you can click hashtags. But apparently on YouTube, you can click hashtags. And when you do, all the videos in that hashtag show up. Did y'all know this and just didn't tell me? Like, how late am I to this party? I'm thinking though that I've used this before. I think. Anyway, I clicked on the hashtag Amigurumi book tag, and lo and behold, all these videos came up. And so I was up to like 2:30 in the morning watching Amigurumi book tag. If you featured my book in your Amigurumi books, it was an immediate follow, because clearly I should be following you. And if you didn't, and some of y'all still follow because y'all had some awesome books, and maybe my book is on like your wish list and you just ain't got it yet, so you couldn't include it in your book tag. Whatever the case may be, there were a lot of great videos of people sharing their Amigurumi books. Now, I will say that my Amigurumi book collection is not huge. I don't have a whole lot of Amigurumi books. In fact, I have more magazines than I have books in relation to crochet. But the ones that I'm going to show you today are just the ones that I like could find like just here, because I recently moved out of my house to an apartment. And when I moved out of my house to the apartment, one of the things I had to do was like kind of like, I don't have the same amount of space, so I don't have room for my whole bookshelf. So a lot of the books are still in storage, and I wasn't going to storage to try to find all the Amigurumi books. So for whatever reason, these were here and out. And so we're going to just share these. And once I get into another house, because I'm claiming me another house like soon. This year, I need to be out of this apartment, because I am not about apartment living. Nothing wrong with it if that's your thing. It's just not for me. I need a house. And so I'm claiming me a house in 2023. But back to this Amigurumi book tag. These are the books that like I said, for whatever reason, they were out and laying around. So we're going to share these. I can go ahead and tell you now, I have not made anything from any of these books other than my own. So yeah, but there are reasons why I did purchase them. So first up, we have Pocket Amigurumi 20 Mini Monsters to Crochet and Collect. So The reason I got this book is because of my older son. So I have a 21-year-old son, and he is in love with like Pikachu and anime and just stuff like that. My thought at the time of buying this book is that I was going to make him a little character out of it, and that never happened. And then at one point, he also showed interest in crocheting, and I thought that this book would be like the thing where he would be like, oh yeah, I want to make those, but then I never gave him the book. So yeah, but there are some really cute characters in here. They have like a little crochet crash course at the beginning, and then yeah, they just go into all the little different characters, which I think are really cute. And so that is, like I said, never made anything out of here. I can't tell you how well written the patterns are or anything like that. If I ever do, or if my son ever does, I'll let you know. But yeah, I do have this. Like I said, again, I don't know why this is out or why it was out, but it was. So yeah, Pocket Amigurumi by Sabrina Summers is the author of this book. Next up, we have Amigurumi Me, which is one of the first amigurumi books that I did add to my collection. Like, I believe this is definitely one of the first books that I purchased for amigurumi dolls. Interesting enough, though, I never made a doll from this book. Make Cute People by Allison Hoffman. I do follow her on Instagram. She's Crafty is Cool on Instagram. The reason I got the book, I got the book because clearly Amigurumi Me, very cute. But the reason I never actually finished a doll, I did start a doll, but her dolls are much smaller than what I wanted to make. And I was just like, oh, this is cute, but just too small for my liking. Like, and my dolls are not like huge, but these are like 12-inch dolls. And then they're meant to be posable, like little figurines, that's what I think of when I think about them. And so they just weren't the style of doll making that I wanted to do. So that's why we never got around to actually making anything out of this book. I have referenced this book for other people, and just kind of, yeah, but never like just made anything. And maybe I will one day. Like, if I ever want to make like a really small doll, this would probably be the book that I pick up to do that, maybe. I don't know, but it is definitely in my collection. Then we have this one. Now, this one isn't actually amigurumi. This one is outfits for crochet dolls. And again, never made anything out of this. I had purchased it like more inspiration wise. I was thinking, ooh, I'm gonna make something out of this. And see, I hadn't even looked at everything in here, but now I just flipped to this page right here. How cute would this little blanket be for a doll? That is cute. Oh my gosh. See, this just gave me an idea because this is really cute. Now, I probably wouldn't make the giraffe on it, but that's really cute. Oh, see, listen, this, y'all, this book has some really cute little stuff in it. Look at this house coat and slippers. Oh, that's so cute. So clearly this is what may have happened when I was in the store. I probably started flipping through the book and started seeing stuff and was like, oh my gosh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, that's cute. And so then it ended up in my cart, and then it ended up at my house because it has really cute things in here. Again, never made anything out of it. If I were, I think the first thing I would make is definitely this blanket because I really like that. And the fact that it's a blanket for an 18-inch doll, really, really like that. So yeah, this is also in my collection. This is Nikki Epstein Crochet for Dolls. 25 fun, fabulous outfits for 18-inch dolls. I believe I got this from Joann's. It has like this yellow sticker on it, so it must have been on clearance or something like that. But just got inspired by something I saw in here. Then we have this book, Hunk Beep Vroom, Crochet Toys That Move by Kathy Smith. Now, although I have never made anything out of this book, This book was the inspiration for my doll with the roller skates. So when I realized that you could actually make things that actually move, my first thought was, oh my gosh, I want roller skates. And so this was the book that made me know that I could make roller skates. And so although I have not made anything directly from the book, this book was the inspiration for my roller skate doll design, which you can find that pattern in my Etsy shop. That pattern was dedicated to my mom who passed away. And then last but not least, we have this beauty right here. My Pretty Brown Doll, Crochet Patterns for a Doll That Looks Like You by the one and only Yolanda Jordan. Y'all, this is my book. So this book was released May 24th of last year. It is my pride and joy. I love it, love it, love it so much. I've made every doll out of this book. And they're all absolutely awesome. Like, baby, these patterns are easy, but definitely if you're a more experienced crocheter, it's a little bit of, oh, let me see how this works up. But if you are a beginner, definitely can make your first doll from this book. We love the Afro puff hairstyle. We love the textured hairstyle, the curls. We got a scientist in here. Shout out to MKTU. If you know, then you know. But we got the collegiate sweater. I mean, listen, this should be your go-to doll Bible right here. Okay. I might be a little bit biased, maybe just a little bit, but yeah, if you do not have this book in your collection, I highly, highly recommend, and I highly recommend that you use it and make something from it. Don't let it be like your other books that just sit on the shelf and you never make anything from it. Definitely use the book. You will not be disappointed. So those are the books in my Amigurumi book collection, like I said, that were easily accessible. I may have to do a part 2 to this once I move into my house and have my bookcase back up, and then we'll do a part 2 and I'll share more of not only my Amigurumi books, but books that I have in my collection in general. And as far as who I tag anybody who wants to do this, anybody who wants to join in the hashtag Amigurumi book, feel free to do so. I'll make sure to keep up with the tag this time so that I can see the new videos. If you have any questions about anything, comments, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Your girl is finally monetized. So your likes, your shares, your comments also help this video get seen and help me get some more money so I can go buy this house. All right, y'all enjoy, and I will see y'all on the next video.